Hello, hello. It is Sarah Waggle, astrologer and leadership coach here for Moon Astrology Tarot, this time for the moon in Gemini. This is from December 24th through the 26th. So Merry Christmas if you celebrate. Happy holidays for whatever else you celebrate, or maybe you don't celebrate anything at all. So therefore just happy Monday. And we have this moon in Gemini, along with a few other transits that are currently occurring, have occurred, etc., that could be bringing us loads of inspiration, loads of downloads, but just lots of like inspiration or like intuitive nudges that maybe even um, like inspired action type energy, which could honestly, if you are somebody who is celebrating holidays, could be detrimental because you may be kind of a humbug about the holidays because you really just want to focus on your own projects and being creative and doing all the things. And so this could actually be kind of detrimental to the holiday season, because like I said, you may just be self-absorbed and maybe just want to do your own thing and, not really interested in being around all the people. So be mindful of that and maybe just take some time away from, limit your commitments if you can, if you're able, to being around others so that you can capitalize on the energy. It kind of becomes this balance, right? When we have lots of holidays of wanting to do our own thing and also wanting to be around the people, being around our loved ones and whatnot. And so there's that. It is a Gemini moon, waxing moon. So there could be travel delays, travel situations. So be mindful of that. Be proactive as you're planning. Take extra time, communicate all of the details more than one time, so that there's clarity. But because it's Gemini, could be a lot of scatterbrain flakiness, that sort of thing, to be aware of. And so, taking that time to, be quiet, be silent, be in meditation, perhaps use some Copaiba oil or a Copaiba gel cap, to kind of calm your mind and that sort of thing. There was something else I was going to say too. This could also be about forgiveness. I was reading that through in a couple of different things, including the tarot that I have for this. We, of course, have experience. This is card number 16. This is Archangel Chamiel. And this is all about like taking on a new venture, spreading your wings, expansion, that sort of thing. We just came out of a pretty potent Sagittarius season. Of course, we're in Capricorn now, but so experience and acknowledging that you have the experience, you have the wisdom, you have the knowledge to do the things you want to do, right? Whether you have it within you or you're getting it downloaded from, your angels, source, or your ancestors. You've got the experience, you've got the knowledge. Give yourself permission to be with that and to have that and to hold that. But I was getting the forgiveness from this Two of Water. This is Two of Cups in traditional tarot, but this is Two of Water in the Angel Tarot. And there is like a positive resolution to conflict. So maybe you've been at odds with somebody that you are celebrating with, and therefore, it's coming to a conclusion. Maybe you decided to forgive them. You've been through the process of forgiving them. Forgiving does not mean you forget. So you can forgive somebody and reestablish your relationship with them with boundaries so that, it moves forward, but in a positive way or in at least a calmer way than it has been. I did pull an oil card. We got Helichrysum, which also supports forgiveness and longevity. And so maybe this is like maybe this might sound a little interesting, but you might do a ritual with a person that you're forgiving, or a ritual on behalf or with, spiritual, maybe they are no longer with us and you're doing a ritual with Helichrysum or just a practice of forgiveness, maybe even just writing a letter of forgiveness. It's something to that nature. Like, you can always develop closure with a person without getting closure with that person in the physical, in the 3D. You can also get closure with somebody who's no longer with us in the 3D, but you can connect with them spiritually or energetically so that you can have that closure, have that forgiveness, that sort of thing. So there's a lot of things associated with this waxing moon in Gemini. And so definitely take time if you feel like you need time, and really create that space for yourself to feel into whatever you are feeling, whatever's coming up for you in this moon in Gemini. So of course you can catch the full moon in Cancer video that will be here on YouTube. I will link it below. That full moon occurs on the 26th when the moon moves into Cancer. And I'm going to be reformatting how I post these videos a little bit. So I'll be a little bit more precise about the time, but I will post the videos earlier in the morning, just because I feel like, people are waiting for them in the morning versus posting them whenever the moon changes signs. Maybe nobody noticed that I did that, but that's what I was doing. And I feel like it's made things a little inconsistent. And so I'm going to try and be a little more consistent about what time I post the videos so that you'll have them in the morning of the day. So we'll see how this goes. Constantly making adjustments, right? Thanks so much for tuning in. You can check out all the links for connecting with me below in the description box, and I'll talk to you on the next video. Bye.